Hey, what's up, you guys? Welcome back. In today's video update here for VeChain, we are trading at 0.02579, 24-hour volume. We are up 19.56%, and we are down on our market cap of 2.81%. One of you guys, I can't remember your name, I do apologize, saying that, it's such a good project for VeChain. However, the price isn't where it should be. This is my own opinion. Is normally whenever I do swing trades, or I want to just trade for a couple of hours, I typically look at the very bottom here, and the volume itself is so high that normally a lot of people do their trading. That's only in my opinion. So a lot of selling as the price fluctuates fairly quickly. So let me know what you guys think down below, but I'm going to go into the chart itself. On a daily time frame here, we can see the prices actually came down to an area of support. Once again, as it's seen in this bottom spinning top candlestick pattern, or candlestick that we see here, retraced to 78% at 0.02498, which again is not a good sign because we've only been capped up roughly around 50% of this previous candlestick that we've seen here. So it's not looking too good when it comes to any type of reversal and hopefully retracing back to the 20 MA, which is up here. Higher volatility that I mentioned when I saw it on the coin market cap. Again, a lot of volume we're seeing as the Bollinger Bands are expanding. Higher volatility. Price is going to move fairly quickly here, but which direction is it going to go? We can see that the RSI here, K line 39 and then 20%. As the RSI grows or continues to, go up to the 80%, it is still considered to be oversold here. However, price isn't going to move fairly quickly because we are in the red for our MACD. This essentially means that we are going to get rejected on a few areas of resistance lines as the price is coming up on a daily average here. However, what we can anticipate is these two lines to come in closer, and as soon as we see the space in between get lesser and lesser, then the momentum itself is going to come to a close, and we're finally going to break through the 61 of the 2689 on a daily average. Heading over to a 4-hour chart here, we do see price consolidating sideways. We do see that the Bollinger Bands are reacting as well. Take a look, it's narrowing. So essentially what happens with Bollinger Bands, it goes through a cycle, it narrows, it pinches, it breaks out, higher volatility, it moves fairly quickly, and then it repeats the cycle again. So as we see the Bollinger Bands coming in, we're going to be capped up again at the 61% to the 78% until we can break out. Here is a negative part coming into this narrowing of the Bollinger Bands, is essentially the spinning top candlestick as we are approaching the 20 MA. If we want a breakout on an uptrend, here is the high confluence area. Here's where we need to pay attention to, is the 20 MA. If we are going to break above it, we need to essentially retest this line and retest it as a support to continue on. So as the price again is consolidating sideways, these are the necessary things that we need to pay attention for to make sure that the trend has come to a close and a new trend is on its way. Once we look at the MACD indicator, what do you guys see? You can see that the lines are closing in fairly close here. And again, an area we need to make sure that we break is essentially the 20 MA. So after this breaks out, or this consolidation narrowing of our Bollinger Bands, my personal thought is the price is actually going to come down. I feel like we're going to get rejected on this 20 MA if the MACD indicator closes in the next two candles or the next time intervals. What we can see on a 3-hour time frame, it's almost close that the MACD indicator is going to close off. We can see the candlesticks itself have been bouncing through support at 2533 here, and some aggression has seen at the top here. This is essentially what I'm talking about, you guys, is the pullback here from the 20 MA, retesting it as support. And if it was going to hold the support, obviously we see the price come up. But again, it was a false breakout on this trend. So the trend itself on the uptrend did not last that long, obviously what you guys see. And it was a false breakout. So that's why whenever we break through either resistance line, either support lines, or the 20 MA, any moving averages that we are seeing, we need to make sure that we can test it as an area of support. So it's not a false breakout. We get too excited and then we lose at at the very end. So as the price again is retracing closer to this is going to be a high confluence area. Price for the RSI can still continue to go up, but we may hit this resistance line right here at 2605. That is the price we are going to be looking at. We need to close above that. Quickly taking a look at the 2-hour time frame. Still kind of the same thing. I mean, we do see this hanging man candlestick at the very bottom. It could possibly mean, again, an exhaustion of this downtrend, but normally these guys are more effective if we see it on an uptrend. Doesn't really show us as much. Hammer candlestick shows us at the very bottom of a downtrend, you know, a possible reversal on the uptrend, but I don't really see anything on the candlesticks in those types of time frames. But watch out for this area, you guys. We can see the MACD is already closed over, but it could possibly cross over for the green side, giving us momentum in the 3-hour time frame interval and then the 4-hour time interval, and have that aggression to push up and finally close over or close above the 20 MA. That is my video for VeChain. I do apologize. I didn't really think it was going to take this long, and I had a lot to talk about, but I will hopefully see you guys in the next one. Bye.